Alright, here we go. I got a long trip to Gainesville, Georgia, so I'm gonna talk some shit while I'm driving. So somebody else made a comment on my last video, Netflix and Chill. Apparently it's triggering a couple of y'all motherfuckers. And that's fine. I like the attention. It's better than no attention on social media, right? That's what I posted for. I posted for attention. So whether it's the attention that I want or like or agree with, or whether it's not, I gotta admit, I can't get mad because I posted it. It's public. So if you post something, I always say, I gotta take my own advice. If you post some shit public on social media, you're leaving yourself open for criticism. And I'm here for it. Now, let me say this. To the last guy that commented, he was slightly less disrespectful. He called me weird, but he said it just means you're not normal. And that is the biggest compliment I could get. I don't want to be fucking normal. The fuck I want to be like the rest of y'all? The hell do I want to be like the masses? Hell nah. Thank you. I'm a fucking weirdo, and I wear that shit proudly. I don't think like most of you motherfuckers. I don't believe like most of you motherfuckers. I don't move like most of you motherfuckers. And that's a badge of fucking honor as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Also, you niggas, especially you black motherfuckers, is confused as fuck in this country in this day and age. Because I don't want to take an iPhone from a man that I'm not really into and interested in, and I'm getting criticized by a man for not using a man. But if I was the type of black bitch that was, or Latina, or whatever the fuck, that, or white, or whatever, that would say, yeah, I'm gonna take this nigga because he's offering me shit, and I'm gonna use him knowing I'm really not into him, and I'm not really seeing a future, whatever. So if I was a user, y'all motherfuckers suck on Kevin Samuel's dick and call bitches users. But when a bitch comes along and say, look, I can do for myself, I don't want to use a nigga. I appreciate the offer, but nah, that's not how I roll. I still get criticized. You know what the moral of the story is? You're gonna get motherfucking criticized no matter what you do, so guess what? Do you. Everybody got an opinion. They're like assholes. Literally. Every asshole got an opinion. They're like assholes. If I go left, a motherfucker's gonna say I should have went right. If I go right, a motherfucker's gonna say I should have went left. And it's okay. You're right. Why would I let that get under my skin? I've been a little frustrated this morning because people are coming at me with all kind of shit. And at the end of the day, I've been doing really good the last 3 weeks. And I went and checked. And people got issues right now. They not thinking about me, and if they are thinking about me, they got issues right now. They tend to their own fucking shit. You know, what if a motherfucker decide to come out and start that petty shit again? I'll get on the petty bandwagon in a hot fucking second. But right now, I got other things going on in my life. I don't got time to entertain that shit. Oh, believe me, if I need to open up the box can of whoop ass, a can of proverbial whip ass again, I can and I will. But right now, we ain't got to do all of that. But don't send the trolls for me, because everybody isn't as slow as you are. And if I see a motherfucker coming from me left field and my spidey sense tells me they're being sent by the fucking flying monkeys, I'ma respond. And motherfuckers ain't gonna like it. I promise you're not gonna like my response. But anyway, like I said, so the last dude that commented said, I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life. Thank you for your prediction. Now go ahead and predict the motherfucking Mega Millions, bitch, and go live your life. Go win the lottery since you're a fucking psychic, and go live your life. You're stupid. Okay? Obviously, if I'm not an ugly bitches out here are booed up. So if I'm not an ugly bitch, obviously if I wanted a fucking man in a relationship, I could have one. If I wanted a bitch in a relationship, I could have one. I don't want one. I'm more happy alone. Why hook up with someone if they're gonna make you less happy than you are by yourself? It makes no sense to me. If I am at a level 9 in happiness by myself, and I hook up with someone and they bring me to a level 6 or 7, why the fuck would I be with them? If I could be at a 9 doing me, why would I hook up with somebody and they take me down a notch or 2? No. You either enhance my happiness, you can't make me happy, because only I can do that. A lot of y'all motherfuckers don't even understand what I just said. Nobody can make you happy. Now, either you enhance my happiness and you contribute to it, or I stay by myself. And I'm not pressed. I hustle. I struggle. I'm not rich. I work paycheck to motherfucking paycheck. And I do what I need to do to get what I need to get. And I do need to step my game up a notch. I do. but I've been a little complacent because I'm not a materialistic woman. I don't crave cars. I do crave a house right now, but I don't crave material shit. I don't give a fuck about shoes and going shopping. I don't give a fuck, like I said before, I don't give a shit about going fancy places. I do want to travel. I do want to do a couple things, but at the same time, I don't want to travel. I don't want to get on a plane by myself because I think it's dangerous to travel the world as a woman by yourself. But my point that I'm making is, if a motherfucker's not gonna come into my life and enhance it, what the fuck do I want to be bothered for? Just because a dude, or he's not the first dude that offered me material things. He's not the first and he won't be the last. I don't care if I was 60, 70, 80, 90 years old. It don't matter. I could be 90 years old with one fucking leg living in a cardboard box. I'm gonna be a viable option to somebody. Them homeless people you see downtown, they boot up more than me. I saw 2 homeless motherfuckers in a cardboard box this morning down by the Capitol building. They got love. They got each other. My point is, there's someone for everyone. So for some dumbass, random motherfucker to come on my fucking YouTube, thank you for the views, and say, you're going to be alone for the rest of your life because this man offered you an iPhone and you didn't accept it. You know how stupid you sound? You don't. You really don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have said it. Honestly, you sound fucking stupid and retarded. But most people are. This world is full of fucking zombies, literally and figuratively. Think about it. Everybody's walking around. Most people hate Donald Trump because they believe what they say on the news. I don't even watch the news because I know it's bullshit. I haven't watched TV like that in years. I have a specific amount of shows. I watch my Family Feud, my Grimm. You know, I like to binge watch on the different, you know, streaming platforms. But I don't sit there and fucking channel surf and watch, you know, Real Housewives and all. A lot of y'all motherfuckers do shit that I don't even do. Even these lame ass motherfuckers coming on my page making derogatory comments can admit that. I'm different. I don't do what you other motherfuckers do. I don't think like you other motherfuckers. For real. Whether you think it's a good thing or a bad thing is irrelevant to me. I don't give a fuck. I'll engage with you online because it's fun. It's fucking fun. Maybe if I ever get my fucking mind right and start focusing and try to be more quote-unquote normal, I can have a viable YouTube page. But right now, I just use this shit to fucking vent. I'm surprised I got 1,000 fucking subscribers now. Because it ain't about getting subscribers. If it was about that, I would be showing my ass and my titties every fucking day. I'm not stupid. I've been here a minute. I'm not dumb. Wasn't born yesterday. I got more sense than the average fucking, trust me. You motherfuckers is confused. At least I'm not confused. If I use a dude, niggas is gonna be on here talking about, bitch, get your own shit. Why are you using somebody? If I say I don't want to use somebody, a motherfucker sitting here saying, why don't you? You're gonna be alone. Are you fucking stupid? Yo, y'all don't be thinking before you talk. And sometimes I don't think before I talk, but because everything I say is real and comes from my heart and it's based on logical facts, so I don't have to always think before I fucking talk because I talk sensible. I cuss a lot, but the shit that comes out of my mouth makes fucking sense. It's not contradictory. You niggas contradict yourself. Do you love your godfather, that old dead motherfucker Kevin Samuels? Do you love him or not? Because he would be proud of me. Yeah, you don't need a nigga to buy you an iPhone. If I wanted a fucking iPhone, I'd go to AT&T and get another iPhone. I quit AT&T before, almost a year ago. Because they want to charge $120 for the same line that I could get from T-Mobile for $65. I'm not out here pissing money away to prove something to the Joneses. The Joneses could kiss my motherfucking monkey ass. I don't give a fuck about people and what they think. And once my kids get past a certain age, I really don't give a fuck what they think either, because they're adults. Live your life. If my kids are all secure at home and safe, you know, the ones that I can account for, I'm going to turn my phone off until I need my me time. I need my mental health time. I don't have to answer the phone every time. Yeah, I turn my phone off sometimes. For everybody, yeah, sometimes I see my daughter texting and calling, asking me some dumb shit that I don't feel like engaging in, and I'll ignore her. And you're going to try to shame a bitch for doing that? You sound fucking retarded. Really, you do. If motherfuckers would come at the situation from a logical perspective, approach what I say from a logical perspective, unless I'm on this fucking psycho emotional rant. But if I'm talking like I'm talking now, minus the cuss words, approach what I say from a logical perspective. Get your feelings out of it. Get your personal feelings out of it. And you'll say, you know what? She just kicked some real shit. She just said some real logical shit. She's not playing the dude. She's not using the dude. She's not saying, okay, I can milk this nigga for all he got. Nah. She's like, look, this is how I roll. And I'm not trying to fucking use you if we not on that level yet. I don't want you to buy me an iPhone, because you know why a nigga's trying to buy me an iPhone? So he can control the narrative. I'm too grown for that. I don't want a nigga controlling my narrative. Why the fuck would a man buy a bitch a $1,200-$1,400 phone well, just give it to me as a fucking early Christmas gift. Just wrap up an iPhone. If you're really just doing it from the kindness of your heart, just give me the goddamn iPhone. You don't have to put it on your account. Just give it to me. You know why he wants to put it on his account? So he can keep track of me and control me. It's all fun and games until the real motherfuckers start showing their ass. It's all fucking fun and games until motherfuckers take off the mask and want to show their ass. Haven't y'all grown-ups learned that shit yet? Talking about take the iPhone, and if he wants to act fly, you could just, put it back in your name. No, the fuck I can't. If the nigga's leasing me an iPhone, more than likely if he has an account with AT&T, he's leasing it. He's going to pay on it every month. He's just not going to, because if he's just going to buy it, just give me $1,400 then, bitch. Give me the $1,400 and give me so I could go buy me what the fuck I want. I ain't gonna buy no iPhone with it. But if you're so in a hurry to buy a bitch a $1,400 gift, just buy me the fucking iPhone and unlock it so I can go get it turned on with the service I want. You buy me an iPhone because, like he said, he wants to be able for me to answer the phone when he calls. So, bitch, if you buy me an iPhone and it's 2 a.m. and you want to call me, I'm supposed to answer it? Could you imagine the argument after that? Why the fuck you didn't answer the phone when I called you? Nigga, I wasn't born yesterday. Been there, done that. I've been in plenty of relationships in my life. I've been there, done that. At the first half of my life, been there, done that. In my 20s, been there, done that. You're not talking to somebody that's new to this. You're talking to an OG. I may not look like one, but I promise you I'm an OG all day. But I just had to point that out. Everybody got something to fucking say. And if you're saying something that's logical, I'm all ears. But if you're saying some shit that's dumb and contradictory, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? These people, did you listen to this? Did you proofread your fucking comment? I mean, the fuck? Seriously, can't make this shit up. And I'm happy at home. Now, if I was at home and I was fucking miserable, I can understand someone saying, well, get the fuck out. Get up, go out. You got money, you got a vehicle, go out. You can even Uber if you're going to drink. Go out. Okay, I didn't say I was fucking miserable staying home. I didn't say that. I opened myself up to dating, and so far, there's nothing out here that's interesting to me. I'm going to say another thing. Let's switch gears. Another person commented, but he was respectful enough to comment and hold his comment back. I have this on Facebook, that post on Facebook as well. So he addressed me in my inbox, my messenger inbox, because he's like, I don't want to post this on your YouTube because you got a lot of motherfuckers, coming at you, people coming at you. He said, I see what you're saying. He said, then he asked me a question, one of my so-called friends, Facebook friends, not somebody that's a friend in real life. And he says, so what this dude that you was going back and forth with the chick you call La Cucaracha, what's so different about him? You said you don't have sex often, once every 2 years or whatever. So why did he get it? And he turned out to be an asshole, right? Yeah. Okay, so what made him different? I said, well, what made him different? And I explained to him what made him different. I said, number one, he was from where I'm from. We had similar energy. He told me right off the rip, before we even had much of a conversation, he said, I don't believe in religion and God and all that bullshit. Gotta have something, right? He's like, I love my daughter. I said, are you gay? I asked him. I think that's how the conversation came up. I said, are you bisexual or gay? Because you gotta ask a nigga that question. He said, nah, none of that. He said, I got there's rules, basically. But he was like, he's not an atheist. He's more agnostic, and that's what I am. I believe in a source. I believe in higher power and the spirits and all that shit, but just not that Bible bullshit religious dogma. I mean, look at the bitch he got with. He got with a bitch that claims to be an anointed Jesus follower, but she was bobbing and weaving and sucking his dick like a fucking whore for the last year. Cheating on Jesus. To me, the way I see things, as logical as I am, that's a contradiction. I can't trust nobody that claims to be. It's like you dating a pastor, and he claims to be a pastor, but he's hoeing. And I knew a guy like this in Atlanta. I won't say his name because he's still on my Facebook. He's a whole pastor, and he owns a barbershop. And I said too much. But he goes to trapeze on Wednesdays or Tuesdays or freaky days. He's divorced his wife. His wife and him used to be swingers. The first lady of the church and this nigga was swingers. Come on, man. Me personally, I can't trust somebody that's that big of a contradiction. I cannot trust someone that out of one minute they're talking about how religious and holy they are and how beautiful it is to be Jesus, and the next minute they've spread their legs and they sucking and fucking out of wedlock. I can't trust nobody like that, because that's a contradiction. You're not practicing what you preach. So I don't care how nice you're being to me at the moment. If you can't fucking be faithful to your own God, what the fuck would I think you would be faithful to me? When your feelings change or your mood switches or I don't rub you the right way or you can't control me, then if you can't be faithful to the religion you claim to be a part of, how would I expect you to be faithful to my ass? And I'm just a person. If you can't be faithful to God, why would I expect you to be faithful to me? You see, that's my logic. That's logical. Now, if you're a fucking Jesus freak, religious nut, you wouldn't see that as logical, because you're not logical. First of all, if you believe in religious dogma, you can't be logical. You're not. If I say aliens, I'm crazy. But you say this Bible bullshit and the man rose from the dead and all that dumb shit, that's not crazy. But if I say I fucking saw an alien, I'm cuckoo. An alien is more fucking logical than believing that shit in the fucking Bible, if you take it literally, which is actually a metaphor. But anyway, metaphorical. You see my point, though? Some of you might get it. The minority of you people will get it. Most people won't get it because most people are dumb. Most people are sheep. But get your priorities straight, black men. Do you want a woman to be self-sufficient and handle her business and treat you with love and respect and not use you? Or do you want a bitch that's, when you present yourself like you Captain Save-A-Ho, you want a bitch that's going to take advantage of you even if she's not feeling you? Do you want a bitch to be honest with you, or do you want a bitch to come at you with some fake phony bullshit and put on the best possible face until she gets what she wants? There's bitches out here that dying for the ring and playing the role and doing everything they can to get the ring. And then if they don't get the ring, they get upset and they get mad. I thought you're just doing what you want to do. Oops, I'm going into another topic. Let me leave that shit alone, because I promised my homeboy I wasn't going to fucking touch it. Unless they come for me or send for me, I'm not going to address their situation no more. Unless they come for me or send for me. Now, if they come for me or they send for me, I'm going to give my opinion on the whole situation. But if they're not fucking with me, I'm not fucking with them. All right? If they fire shots, shots will be fired. But if shots ain't fired, I'm going to stay in my lane and mind my fucking business. But make up your mind. What do you want? I mean, I don't really give a fuck, because I'm not in none of y'all lane. I'm in my own lane. And I do appreciate the commentary, and I do appreciate the interest and the views. But if you come on my fucking YouTube page giving your opinion, I'm leaving it up there for now, because if it gets out of line to the point where I don't even want to be bothered, I'm not going to argue. I'm just going to delete the motherfucking shit. I'm going to delete it. I don't mind the attention, but if you get out of line, I'm just going to fucking delete it, because you motherfuckers are irrelevant to me. If you come at me sideways and you be disrespectful, you're just an irrelevant motherfucker. You don't matter. You don't matter. You're on my YouTube. You're on my Facebook. You're on my social media. Now, if I go on your shit and start talking shit, then put me in my place. But until that happens, you're making fake profiles coming on my shit. So clearly, I'm of interest to you. I'm of great interest to you. So if you want to keep being a part of my social media, if you want to keep interacting, and if you want to, then just keep it polite. Because if not, you'll get deleted. You get blocked. Then you have to make up another fake fucking phony ass page and come and make your little snide remarks. You know what I'm saying?